Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode. We have a very exciting guest. His name is Gidon Rotteveel from Delka Talents, and they help influencers on social media with brand deals. So we all know how important influencers are today, and we're all watching lots of them on our socials. So very excited to be speaking with Gidon. And for those of you just joining the podcast, we are digital marketing agents at DGTL-us, and we specialize in helping marketing agencies scale their revenue. So if you want to learn a little bit more about how to take your business to the next level, stick around and get a free growth consultation, just drop us the word growth in the DMs. So, Gidon, tell
Hello.
us, hello. Tell us
Thank
a
you
little
for
bit
having me. I love it.
Yes. Excellent. Tell us a little bit more about you and Delka Talents and what you do at the agency.
100%. So I was born and raised in Amsterdam. And at the age of 18, I left because there's a saying in Dutch, be normal and you're crazy enough. Be
I
a little
love
bit
it.
more crazy than that. So I'm currently 28 years old and I'm the founder of a company called Delka Talents. We are currently one of the leading US-based YouTube marketing agencies. And I started it between Tel Aviv and Hong Kong, where I was able to get ByteDance as my first client. And I
Wow.
helped Dance with the introduction of both TikTok and CapCut in the United States. And I
Fantastic.
at the age of 22, so I've been doing it for a few years now.
You must be getting some gray hairs already.
A little bit. Hairs that I've left. No.
Wow. So it must be busy. What does a typical day look like for you?
Well, it's every day is different. I travel a lot. I just came back from Miami and Madrid, so it's always our YouTubers are all over the world. Most of our clients are based in China and the US, actually Asia and the US. But our YouTubers are everywhere because if you're an English speaking YouTuber, most of your audience can be from the US and the UK. So yeah, and I also love traveling. So my goal was actually to travel nonstop and do something that I could earn money from by myself, and it's expanded to be one of the greater agencies out there. So I'm super happy of that as well. So it's mostly
Fantastic.
early, eating my acai, going to the gym, and then working till late.
Living your dream life, I'm sure.
I do. I think that's the most important thing. First, have like a vision of how you want to live, and then create your job or your work within that.
Wonderful. Do you have any ideas for why smart digital marketers struggle with letting go of control?
Yeah, definitely. Because when you finally set something up and you finally found something that works for your marketing, it's really hard to change.
Uh-huh.
I can give you an example. We started with our first marketing through TikTok. So we had influencers on TikTok. And my co-founder, who is also my best friend, he was my old neighborhood in Amsterdam. He switched to YouTube, and I had a hard time switching to YouTube because I started with TikTok. That's where we made our bread and butter first. So
Uh-huh.
that change was also hard to make. So I definitely understand it. If something works, it's hard to leave.
Wow. Excellent example. How is YouTube working out? Is YouTube better than TikTok, or are they pretty equal?
Right. So I think when you're a company and you want to advertise your product or service through TikTok, you have to understand that it's really hard to find your product because it's through 1 minute videos that you're promoting your product. So I would say if you are looking to promote your own product through your own influencer marketing page, definitely TikTok. But what we
Hmm.
see YouTube, because it's longer format content, you need to stick with the certain YouTuber. So you're not
Yeah.
watching 100 videos in 1 hour. You're watching maybe 3 to 4 videos.
Hmm.
See a better return for brands on YouTube. But this is only for paid collaborations from clients.
Sure. Nice. What major shifts are you seeing in your industry, in the influencer brand
I love
in
it. Yeah.
industry?
Well, it's changing every day. I couldn't believe that a few years ago that we would do a collaboration for Manchester City, which turned out to be one of the most successful influencer marketing strategies for them,
Wow.
which in Wix, Manchester City, and one of our influencers. So I see right now almost every brand is promoting on YouTube. And when
Hmm.
I started, that was not the case at all. For example, now most movies such as Paramount is working with us to promote their movies. I think the major trend that I saw in the last few months is sponsoring YouTube Shorts. Not only long format integrated videos, but also short format content. And then you also see a lot of YouTubers coming and going. But we stick to the creators that work well, and we always say the personality behind the camera needs to be as good as their YouTube channel in order to perform well for the brand. So yeah, it changes literally every few months, our industry.
Yeah, keeps it exciting, right? You always have to keep learning.
Exactly, exactly.
How has AI had any impact in your industry at all?
Well, that's a good question. So when it comes to finding new talent, we use AI a lot
Okay.
because first through YouTube, we had top trending. So you could see the top YouTubers kind of blowing up. And now you
Mm-hmm.
don't do it anymore. So I would say we use it a lot. We also use AI sometimes for content creation, right? So if we have a new content and we need to come up with ideas, we do use AI uh,
Mm-hmm.
for some contracting work. But besides that, we are still quite, not using AI fully as some other agencies and other industries are doing. But that will change quickly.
Yeah, I imagine. What would you say is working well for you and your agency right now?
Right. I think it's really important. Like where we are winning is that myself, I'm quite young, and our team is extremely young. Meaning
Yes.
that a lot of creators, when they work with big agencies, at the end of the day, you can work with WME or CAA, and those are one of the top agencies out there. But I always ask the questions: are you working with the founder? So if you have a video that goes live on a Saturday, is the person that you're working with also there? So that's kind of our strategy. Like we make sure that we work with a few, still 75 really big YouTubers, and we
Mm-hmm.
focus on them. And we
Yeah.
also only focus on brand deals. So there's a lot of agencies that focus on 10 to 20 different things, right? Such as agency as Mr. Beast, and at the end you're losing the biggest creator. And we are really trying to focus on one thing, which is fixed paid collaborations, and that's where we're good at. So I think my strategy has been I'm a great sales guy, but my team is even better. And I think my strength is having a really good team. And I think
Wow.
we win. So that everyone is young, ambitious, work on commission base, and yeah, is really motivated to bring brand deals on the table for creators.
Super interesting. How big is your team?
So we are around 25 people.
Wow. Nice.
And then with
Excellent.
all the YouTubers together and we work with around 50 to 60 clients on a monthly basis. So you can imagine it's quite a lot of work to do.
I know. I'm amazed you had time to jump on today.
Now I heard about the podcast. I had to jump on. Love.
Oh, thank you so much. What has been more frustrating or challenging for you? Get on.
Well, I think when I come from a really noble family. So from a small town next to Amsterdam. I'm saying Amsterdam because most of the people don't know my town.
Uh-huh.
And I think challenging is that on the top it's lonely. That's why I'm really grateful that I did it with my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think it's challenging to always be innovating, to always understand what is the next big thing. And then
Yes.
so because for me diversification is key. I have a saying, I always put success before my career. And the reason why I'm successful in Delka Talents with YouTube is because I love YouTube, but it was never my dream to become a YouTube agent.
Uh-huh.
An opportunity and I took it.
Yes.
Right. And it was in my how do you say it, in my box of kind of my desires of style of living. For me, that's the most important thing. So different than other founders, I'm more of a guy that lives every day, and I need to be happy every day. At least I need to do everything in order to get there. So for
Uh-huh.
me, it's really important to separate business from personal, and I think that's
Mm-hmm.
a challenge. Sometimes that's a little bit difficult,
Yes.
but I
Especially if
think
we're working remotely.
exactly, exactly. But I think I'm dealing with it quite well. And I think, but maybe that's the most challenging thing. But again, that's also like the puzzle you need to solve. Like there's always,
Yes.
but I'm
Yes.
extremely grateful, and I think finding new talent is a challenge. Finding new brands is a challenge, but it's all about your mindset, how you look at it. and
Absolutely.
is to do what I love to do.
Cool. Do you track any specific metrics for your business, or are you more just looking at who you're signing or
No,
what brand?
definitely. That's a good question. I think there's no brand that looks for brand awareness.
Mhm.
Every brand looks for ROI.
Yeah.
So I'm also looking for creators that are actually able to get an ROI. So most likely I look for creators that are long term on a platform already, that have
Mhm.
average stable views.
Yeah.
And those are the creators that perform best long term.
Great. Um, Future goals for you. Where are you looking to be in 6 to 12 months or so?
Wow, that's long term for me, 6 to 12 months.
I love it.
But I think it's really, staying mentally as strong as we have always been.
Mhm.
Um, but we are extremely ambitious as well. So that doesn't mean that I'm not happy where I'm at now. But again, I love building new stuff. We are currently working on a platform for short movies. Um,
Wow.
that's going to be the new big thing. So besides Delka Talents, we're also building a new studio where we can produce those movies. So that's where I'm really excited about. And then also, again, like always expanding Delka Talents, but always finding new opportunities as well outside of the
Mhm.
agency side.
Yeah. If you could solve one major challenge today, what would it be?
Challenge in my work environment. That's a good question. A challenge that I could solve today. That's maybe finding a tool that allows me to get more creators quicker because it takes me a lot of time to find new talent on YouTube because there's no tool that allows you to find YouTubers on new YouTubers on top trending anymore. So
Mhm.
if there's someone out there that wants to make a marketing tool, that could be a great one. And another challenge maybe is to be closer to the team, although everyone is remote, which is also the benefit, right? We are lucky enough that clients come to us right now and that we have a really strong, motivated team. But I think finding really good talent is also a challenge. And it has always been through word of mouth. I've never opened LinkedIn to really hire someone. I don't
Mhm.
really believe in that. I think you need to be, the right people go to you. And it's always the case. But it's still a challenge to find really, really motivated, young, ambitious people.
Yeah. Where do you find most of your is just word of mouth, you said, most of
Now
your in
that's a funny story because when I was younger, and I'm still, for me, it's mandatory to work in coffee shops at least a few hours a day because people that love working remote, they will work from coffee shops and they know how to work remote already. And they're most likely working on a digital concept, right? So our head of marketing, I met her in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, while working in a coffee shop. While I saw her for applying for jobs on LinkedIn. So I think that's my strategy, like the coffee shop strategy. I met my first big influencer in a coffee shop as well. So I love talking to people. It doesn't matter if you're the waiter, the owner of the coffee shop, or you're a big influencer or a new employee. When you're sitting next to me, I probably will talk to you. So
you're the coffee shop recruiter.
I think so. I think that's who I am. I didn't want to admit it, but slowly I have to admit it.
It's like it could be one of those shows like somebody knows you and you are at the coffee shop and they get approached by you and they feel really good because they've seen you do it before, right?
Exactly. That's the question I get before. Have you done this before? I'm like, no, you're the first person I ever talked to. But that's not it. Doesn't always work.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Wow, super interesting.
Definitely.
Excellent. And just another quick personal
Definitely.
question. Um, how many languages do you speak?
So fluent four,
Oh,
but
wow,
kind of speak six languages. Yeah. Yeah.
wow,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
amazing. And how did you learn them? On
So I moved when I was really young, when I was 18. Like I don't come from a high income family. So I moved to Tel Aviv because there was a private university that was expensive, but I could get a loan from the bank where I met a lot of really motivated Jewish people because all the rich Jewish people send their children there.
yeah,
It's where I had to learn languages. So because I didn't have any money, I had to kind of find in a way to get in a hotel to go to the gym. So that's where I kind of developed the skill of languages and meeting random people. And
Wow.
that's also how I find the YouTuber that I like, the travel YouTuber, and I ask him, how did you start it? And yeah, Delka Talents is really now one of the main agencies. We're able also to help our parents financially, me and my co-founder. So that's why I live now between Miami, actually Buenos Aires, Madrid, most of the time, because of clients, because of relationships we have, also on the investment side. But yeah, I love languages, I love people, so that's kind of how I got there.
Well,
Yeah.
I had to ask because you're a traveler, you're a nomad, right? And I assume you would know a few languages from all the places you said you are traveling between. So
Right.
super
Thank
interesting.
you so much. I really
Wow.
appreciate it. Great podcast. I love that you're doing it, that you started this as well. And
Thank you.
if I can help you out in any way, kindly let me know.
Great. Fantastic. I appreciate it so much.
Suze, right? I said it correctly.
Yes, Suze, yes.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you so much.
Again, I'm open for that. Definitely. I love that.
Okay, super cool. I love it.
Awesome. Bye, Suze. Nice to meet you. Thank
Wonderful
you.
to meet you.
Bye.
Okay, take care. Bye.